Okay, welcome to this moment of apathy. This ain't meta, you're way better. Here we have Gajara's Elephant Pilgrimage build. This is a super fast 21 pop-up castle age build. It's all about aggression. We might idle a little bit, we're going to sell our stone, all those fun things to get every advantage possible. Of course, Gajaras have the extra berries, the extra sheep, which we can put in the mill and then eat later. Gives us extra food. We also have the quicker creation rate with the elephants. This video is designed so that you can press play when your cue pops. Don't press ready up because you're going to listen, and then as soon as your game should start, you'll be able to hear me talk you through the steps. You can also look at the on-screen display, of course. This is my first actual build order video, but I've been playing this one for a while and I really knotted this out exactly to be how it is, so enjoy. Alright, we have 2 on one house, 1 on the other. Pretty unusual start, of course. We're going to send our, so we can see our berries over here. What we actually end up doing, we could actually send one of those guys over to that berries because we want to make the mill straight away. But we built our houses on the other side, so we just finished them. But you could actually send one of those vills straight away and build the house later. Now we push in this deer. It was a bit early and we kind of muffed it up, and we'll send it out there. We actually want 2 on our first deer. I think I will fix that. We're having obviously 6 on sheep. Well, 6 on food I should say, none on sheep because you're putting sheep in the mill. Berries, 2 on that first deer. Just 2 on that first deer because it helps. You don't have to force drop the 4 or 5 berries and then 2 on the deer. It's fine. So this guy is going to go to berries as well. So we've actually got 7 on food. But we actually put him straight to wood because we must muck that up. So we're sending 1 to wood there. And then we're going to send the rest all the way to 10 on food. And you can actually put 4 on this next deer. So you don't want to push them in. We got lucky and we got 4 deer in this case. It's fine if you don't. If you only have 3, it can work. But 4 is ideal. You'll really have a good time. Fortunately, this game I've got 4. Don't forget to say good luck, have fun. It lets them know you've got superior APM to them, especially if they haven't done it yet. So we are killing that guy under there. I think we wanted to go have a look. No, here we go. So we got 8 on food, 1 on wood still. We're going to have to make a house fairly soon. But we're going to send our next 2 to food. So there's your 9th on food. I'm going to send 10 to food. 1 to wood, just a straggler tree. You don't have enough for your lumber camp yet. Now, that's 10 on food. We are going to need a house. So next guy, well actually one of the house, we did send one of the vills there to make a house. Usually you'd send that vill to make a house, but we just did it the other way around. It's fine. Still got 2 on wood. We'll have 10. We're getting our boar. Now we actually sent our berry villager there. If that's advantageous, you can do that. Doesn't matter, we can keep a berry villager there. Do the old boar trick under the TC. We finish up our deer. We don't want to waste. We are already scouting, of course. Scout, 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 scout. As soon as you know where your 2 boar are, you've pushed all your deer in. All 8 sheep are in the mill. It's all good. Now we're finding our opponent here. We're going to place a lumber camp now. We're sending the rest to wood. So that 3rd guy, 4th guy, as soon as you got the wood, you are going to go up to feudal with 20 pop. So you don't need another house yet. So you push that lumber camp down nice and early. We are going to need this boar in pretty soon. I've already got 12 on food. It's actually too many. But just micro adjustments. The 12th on food there, that was that guy. We adjust that now. Now notice you've still got your berries here, so if you stuff up the lure a little bit, that was even a bit early, should have stayed on berries longer, it doesn't matter. We've got 11 and 7 at this point, we've got 1 more coming out, and you'll notice we have pretty much 500 food. There we go, force drop it. 500 food, we've clicked feudal. Have 11 on food, and we have 8 on wood. Now as soon as you click up, you can actually start going to gold. You're going to send 2 of your food vills to gold. Anytime now I'm going to do my build correctly. Anytime now. No, I was a bit late to gold. Does it really matter? Not overly. Usually I'd go straight away. I think I wait for the boar to finish. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Actually, I must have forgotten about the gold, but I do correct it at some point. I'm like, I don't normally have this many on sheep. It's a bit weird. There we go. Eventually we figure it out. It's fine, we're halfway to feudal. Boo-hoo. So notice we've got 265, 275 wood. We're getting close to what we need for our market and our blacksmith. That's what we're going to do. We also need a house. So hopefully we make a house and don't get housed here. That would be probably a good idea. So yes, you do need to build a house. Normally you do it with that last vill before.
Make a house.
And we got housed. Gotta love it. Alright, so we're just going to adapt. We're not going to freak out. We'll take a few off wood here to get this house down. And that'll get the blacksmith up quicker as well. Yes, we stuffed up. Is it the end of the world? No, it is not. Notice our sheep. This is tricky. This is the most micro-intensive thing about it. Because there's a lot going on here. So you will make tiny mistakes. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. Our vill. Now we actually got loom instead because obviously we did that. Normally we'd have a vill and then loom, but we got loom and a vill. We send that third vill to gold. Guess what? We're going to sell our stone. We're going to adjust our economy a bit. We are a bit behind. This build wasn't the smoothest. So we actually sold our wood there. We're still short on food a little bit. It's fine. We're just idle. No, we actually got another vill. That's why. Because we knew we stuffed it up a little bit. We got another vill, so we were a lot shorter on food. But at least there's slightly less idle time, and now we're almost up. I think we force dropped that, and we're up. Alright, so it ends up being a 22 pop. Up. Whoop-de-doo. It's the same concept. I can do it with 21. If I don't stuff it up, and so can you. We still got these guys on berries here. Still finishing off this kind of thing. We do have a whole bunch on food. So we still got 11 on food, 6 on wood, 4 on gold at this point. We've clicked castle age. When we're about halfway to castle age, we're going to take these 2 here. 2 off food, forward. Now remember, if you can find a scout to kill, do it, because your camel in feudal age is superior. So we're bringing these guys forward. Normally I bring the camel back to actually guard them, which is good if you come across a lion or a tiger or a bear or a crocodile. Oh my. Now notice we've got 200 wood here. We drop a house because we're a little bit early. The scout, we see the scout. We pop him 1 or 2. He doesn't realize. Now he realizes I probably shouldn't have taken that engage. Okay, I'll run away. No, I didn't want to chase him because I reckon he'll come back and have a look and see where I'm at. Still got 6 on wood. Okay. Because I did take those 2 off wood from 8 before, put them on food, sent the food forward. So I do need food early. I need wood early too. So we have enough for 1 building here. So this time we elect to drop our siege workshop first. You could also drop your monastery first if you kind of want to go for the relics, and there is a whole bunch of relics within earshot of where I'm dropping my monastery. I think I do end up going for them a bit later. We're sending new guys to gold, new guys and girls to gold. We are going to need quite a bit of gold for our monastery, ladies and gentlemen. We can also sell it if we need, 100 wood here or 100 food there, that kind of stuff. First armored elephant's already been created. I used to make 2, but now I've actually started making 1. Now, they send a spearman to you. Would have been good if I had a monk out for that. I could have taken the spearman. That would have triggered them straight away. But I'm actually going to play around with these forward vills. The vills are really good versus trash. So they're good forward for a number of reasons. You can put them on some resources or whatever. Or we'll start building some other stuff. Now, the scorp behind the elephant I've noticed actually works quite well. He didn't even really try to wall back here, but that actually stops them walling. And we're in. We have 4 different units that we can throw at. We've got our scout who's a bit injured, but I should have brought him a bit closer. He will get healed up a little bit there. Don't want to throw anything, so make sure you put him on defensive stance. So he's just going to heal him up while he can. But can he get? No. Try and disrupt the building there. Now, your elephant, we are getting armor upgrades. So we don't even have armor upgrades yet, and I mean that is not going to do much yet. Actually setting this guy out to get some relics straight away. We got these guys idle, they could be taking stuff, but we also want them forward just in case. We build houses forward. Alright, so he's being healed, not too worried about that. We've taken out a whole bunch of wood so far. Be careful you don't lose your scorps. Alright, I think we actually... Oh, we lost one. Does it matter? Not really. Those scorps, I love them. Alright, so we're getting relics in. We've got another monk here. He's thinking he's semi-safe there. I don't know. So we're taking out barracks. He's got a stable over here. What do I decide to do? I'm going to make a barracks. Now that's not for your spearmen. Spearmen don't do too much with Gajaras. You could make a spearman or 2, but I'm reckoning he's making knights, which I don't know was the best idea. I feel like, ooh, alright, I lost a monk, but I got a knight. And I reckon I can dive those vills, right? Got another elephant here. I'm actually going to dive in. See if we can do some damage here. It's all about aggression, it's all about discombobulation, it's all about making them react and make silly choices. I don't know what he's doing, but it doesn't even really matter. We do get that down. We still have our 2, we've got a knight and our camel. We're going to take some vills here. Keep converting stuff. You could, depending if you stockpiled some gold here, you could actually go for redemption. Just general havoc. Now we've got one of his archers doing our job for him, and that's enough for them to flip the table. Aggression, aggression, aggression. That wasn't even as quick as you can get up. It's very possible to do the 21, especially with 4 deer. Try it out. See if you can do it. Ask me for some tips. I do it on stream fairly often, so drop by and have a look. It is a tricky build, but well worth the payoff. And having said all that, it's okay to be
insane. Meme.
Right? Insane.